You know what, I didn't actually think we were going to get any more colorways of this sneaker model. After the original ones released, I thought that was it. However, we now have a brand new colorway and it is bright and ready for the summer months. Now, because of the limited nature of the last one, some of you may never have tried this sneaker model out before, and there are some things that you do need to know. So let's jump into it. Let's break open the brand new Yeezy 700 MNVN Bright Cyan. Here we go, a brand new Yeezy 700 MNVN box. You'll see there is boost on the side, unlike the 700 V3. I'll give you a look at that size tag. Let me show you today's pair of sneakers, guys. The really clean Yeezy 700 MNVN Bright Cyan. Alright, so first off, you know how you break a shoe out of the box and maybe you're a little bit unsure and then you throw it on feet and you're like, damn, that looks way better. Well, I think that's going to be the case with the Yeezy 700 MNVN. Just look at this. It looks flat, it looks wrinkled, and it looks pretty odd, but trust me, when you fill it out with your foot, it looks a lot better. So just for the video, I'm going to stick this inside so you're looking at something that looks a little bit more of what it would look like on foot. There you go. It's filled out, it looks much better. Let's continue. Now, let me give you some quick specifics on the Yeezy 700 MNVN. These actually released on Monday, that was June the 7th. They retail for £180 here in the UK or $220 if you're out in the US. These released in a full family size run and were relatively easy to pick up. They didn't seem at least as hard as the last colorways, which were pretty limited. So it seems like they're not only coming back with Yeezy MNVN colorways, but they're also making them a lot more available than the last ones. Just to be clear, this blue looks really, really nice. It's an awesome shade of blue. It pairs super nicely with the black. Very on trend for Yeezy this year, obviously launching the Yeezy Gap collaboration and blue being a huge part of just Yeezy in general. This blue, I think, fits in super nicely. Now, if you get some Nike vibes from the Yeezy 700 MNVN, well, that's because the designer was actually Christian Tresser. He designed the Nike Air Max 97 and other Nike sneakers, so there may be some Nike vibes that you get off this pair. Otherwise, there's obviously a lot of Yeezy vibes. Vibes meaning, I guess, the way that it looks. I don't know why I said vibes. Now, the materials are definitely different to a regular 700 V1 or V2, and that starts with the upper. So the upper changes out the regular leathers and suede, and they replace that for a nylon feeling material. It should be more durable as it won't crease as permanently as a regular leather Yeezy 700. Obviously, it comes out pretty creased to start off with, but when your foot is inside, it actually stretches it out. It's going to be a lot easier to clean, and also in kind of wetter conditions, it's going to wear a lot better than a leather and suede pair of shoes. some reinforcements to keep the shape of this shoe. Around the toe box you have a little rubber mud guard. Towards the back you have this kind of texturized rubber heel counter, and kind of in the middle, it's not really a reinforcement, but the lace eyelets kind of extend down and it creates at least a little bit more than if it was just the plain nylon material. There are some reflective elements. You get the big 700 text that lights up when it's exposed to a flash. You've got 2 elements around the toe box, and of course the midsole and around the back of the shoe. The lacing on here is the infinity style lacing, so it is looped and it is a lot thicker than on, I guess, other Yeezy infinity lacing systems. So even though it is elasticated, it's very, very tough to kind of stretch out. Now you can cut this off and you can replace it with regular laces. However, they don't include any additional laces in the box. And I would say if you are gonna cut this off and use regular laces, I would try and use thicker style laces just to match up. If you use flat laces or very thin rope laces, it's gonna look a little bit strange. The tongue on this pair of shoes is super thick, super well padded, definitely contributes to this shoe feeling pretty damn comfortable when you're wearing it. And of course the midsole is pretty much identical to any other Yeezy 700 V1 or V2, so you're getting full length boost, and when you're wearing it, again, mix that with the nice cushioned tongue, you're getting quite a comfortable experience when you're wearing this. I think the Yeezy MNVN, because of its price point, bridged a nice little gap between the V1, V2, and then of course the no boost V3. It was kind of placed in the middle where you're still getting the nice comfort of boost, just at a little bit of a lower price tag than the V1 or V2. Now as for sizing, personally I would go at least a half size up. That's what I do with the MNVN because it is definitely on the tighter side. Now maybe if you did get your true to size, you could cut off these laces and that would give you a little bit more adjustable room to make it a little bit wider. However, if you do have the option, I would suggest going a half size up. But all in all, I have told you guys how much I like the MNVN. I think it's a really solid Yeezy sneaker model, and I definitely like this colorway. Let me know what you guys think about the Bright Cyan Yeezy 700 MNVN down in the comment section. But like always, I want to thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, but until then.